Cabbage kimchi in less than 5 minutes. Also adaptable to Napa cabbage. So this is the ingredient list for today. And I will have a detailed description below on the measurements. So step 1, prep the cabbage. Cut the cabbage into square pieces. And for a head of cabbage, I am using a cup of coarse salt. So I would have a layer of cabbage and then a layer of salt. Alternate this and mix it well. Then at the end, I'm gonna add about half a cup of water so that the salt is dissolved in the water. So now we're gonna make the sauce. Begin by adding mixing in a tablespoon of flour and then a cup of water. Heat this up and then it will become translucent like this. And set this then put this in a bowl and set this aside. Now we have the paste, and I'm gonna add 2 to 3 tablespoons of chili flakes. Mix it well together. Now we'll add about 5 to 6 cloves of minced garlic. You can also crush this. It's easier that way. You want to give this a nice stir so it's well mixed. Now I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and this just gives more depth to the kimchi. And I'm using this instead of fish sauce, so a bit non-traditional way to do it. Now we mix it all together again. After that, I'm gonna add 2 spoons of apple juice. You can alternatively just use freshly blended apples or applesauce instead of this. Mix it up. Then I'm gonna add some salt, or no, tomatoes. Tomatoes, this is perfectly optional. I just wanted to give it a different taste to it. And instead of crushing it, you can just use a blender like a normal person. But have it in coarse, like you have. I want it to be a bit chunky. Then add some salt, and you gotta salt it enough so that it's a bit more saltier than you want it to be. You should taste the salt in your tongue. And we need to check if the cabbage is done here. So cabbage should bend like this and not break. And I used the whole bowl of sauce for a whole head of cabbage. Just mix it up together so that the seasoning is, I'll bind it well with the cabbage and put it into a container. You can use smaller jars too, but make sure that there's enough space on the top, so because it will make some juice and we don't want to make a mess. Then now we just wait about 3 days and the kimchi will be done. Thank you.